All right. Okay. All right. Okay. This is the problem that we did. My hand was in the way. That's the problem that we did the other day, and then we had to stop right after it. So I'm going to completely do it again. Okay? I'm going to completely do it again, and you're going to watch, and you're going to like it. So first things first, let's understand what we're dealing with. KJ is this guy. Oh, don't worry about that. KJ and KL are opposite rays. All that means is they form a straight line. Opposite rays mean they form a straight line. Yippee. KN, that's the important thing. KN bisects LKM. So what this guy does is it takes that entire angle there and cuts it into two equal parts. So I'm going to put little red circles demonstrating that those guys are equal. Now, something I've never explained to you is when you put a little m in front of an angle, that means the measure of. And so if you saw that m, you're like, what's that? That little italics m means the measure of angle LKM. So this is what we did. LKM ended up being the whole thing. Okay, LKM is this whole thing. NKM, so NKM is 3x plus 9. Okay. Now, one of these red circles is 3x plus 9, which means this guy is one of these little red circles, little red arcs, if you will. They're called arcs. Noah had one. But these guys are the same. But what this means, though, is it requires two of these little red circular-looking things to create the whole angle. So if the whole angle is LKM, and actually let me write this out first. It takes LKM is going to be two of these angle NKMs. Okay, two NKMs makes one whole LKM. So I'm just writing this out so you can see that. Now I'm going to actually plug in the information I know. NKM is 7, 5, x minus 5, and NKM is 2 times 3x plus 9. And now it's just an equation with variables on both sides. I do distributive property. 7x minus 5 equals 6x plus 18. I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides, and that makes life super easy. X minus 5 equals 18. And then when I add 5 to both sides, I get 23. Now let's just take a step back and understand what we're doing. Do I want x? Is x my answer? No. My answer is find the measure of LKM. Okay, well, I found x, and LKM is 7x minus 5. So the measure of LKM is 7x minus 5. I just found out that x is 23. Jordan, so I'm going to say 7 times 23 minus 5. I believe that ended up being 161. I remember like 8 of you shouting at me saying it was 161 or shouting in the chat. And 161 minus 5 is 156 degrees. Can you see it? Barely. Barely, right? Remember that? And that's the measure of LKM. So we just did problem 9. Baby. Let me move this up and move that paper down. Get the right angles. Now let's do 10. I have a feeling when we do 10, that's going to cancel this information completely out, and now we just created a brand new problem. Okay, problem 10. NKL is 7x minus 9. NKL. So this little chunk is 7x minus 9. JKM is this one, and that's x plus 3. Find JKN. All right, you ready to be wowed? You ready to be wowed? See again these little red hoops that I made. If that right there is 7x minus 9, then that is also 7x minus 9. And what I have is I have 3 angles. So this is a completely different angle, and so I'm going to make it blue, and I'm going to attach 2 hoops. And the 2 hoops here say that they have nothing to do with these two. These two are equal, and so when this was 7x minus 9, that became 7x minus 9. And this guy has 2 hoops, and this guy is x plus 3. Now, this angle plus this angle plus that angle are all connected to create a straight line. Do you see it? Which means if I add that plus that plus that, a straight line, the angle of a straight line is 180 degrees. So I can say 7x minus 9, which is that angle, plus 7x minus 9, which is that angle, plus x plus 3 equals 180. Crazy. 7x plus 7x plus regular x is 15x. So I'm going to back it up just for 1 second. And a straight line has the angle of 90 degrees. Okay, I'm sorry, 180 degrees. And that makes sense because this is 90, right? Can you see? Yep, that's 90, and so is that. So if I just smush these two together, I have 90 plus 90, which means an entire straight line is 180 degrees. What I did is I found out that this guy is 7x minus 9. I know that this guy and that guy are the same thing because K and N cut this whole thing in half. So these two are the same. Boop. And in the directions, I was given the fact that this guy, JKM is x plus 3. So again, what I did is I did that angle plus that angle plus that angle. All adds up to form a straight line. So that, 7x minus 9, plus that, 7x minus 9, plus that, x plus 3, equals 180. Hopefully that cleared things up just a teensy bit. And so when I started combining like terms, I had 7x plus 7x is 14x, plus a regular x is 15x. Now when I keep combining, I can say minus 9 is negative 18, plus 3 is negative 15, all right? And that's going to equal 180. Now it's a two-stepper. Add 15, cross u out, and 15x equals 195. Divide by 15. And let's ask Siri, because I can't do this off the top of my head for some reason. I think it's like 16. What's 195 divided by 15? Someone's saying 13.
I found this on the web.
Oh. Since I divided by 19, all these COVID-19 things popped up. Although I didn't divide by 19. I divided by 15. What is 195 divided by 15?
That would be 13.
It is 13. Hooray for Athena. So X is 13. Yippee. What do I need to find? JKN. JKN. JKN is this angle right here plus that angle right there. JKN are these two angles added together. So JKN will be X plus 3 plus 7X minus 9. Oh, look, I found out that X is 13. So I could just plug in 13 plus 3 plus 7 times 13 minus 9. That becomes 16. That becomes 91 minus 9. 16 plus 91 is 107 minus 9 is 98. Oh, someone's saying, did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? What is 16 plus 91 minus 9? What is 16 plus 91 minus 9?
That would be 98.
98 degrees. That's a band. A boy band from the 90s. Nick Lachey, you heard of him? Oh. All right, so these are crazy. These are just crazy. I don't want to type into Siri. I want to talk to Siri. She my friend. All right, so that was wacky pants, and pardon my language, but that's wacky pants. So let's do some more. Observe. All right, so let's see what information I have. Let me zoom a little closer. Okay. EB is this guy right here. That is an angle bisector. So I'm making it nice and purple. Nice and purple. That's EB. EB bisects AEC, which means AEC, EB cuts it in half. So whatever that guy is also. Whoops. What else do I know? I know that the measure of AEC, which is this whole thing, all of that right there, this whole thing is 10x plus 20. I know that BEC is 7x minus 10. What's BEC? BEC is 7x minus 10. My job is to find ABE. Okay, so I know ABE is also 7x minus 10, so that's nice. What I do know also is AEC, this whole thing, the red line, is 10x plus 20. So that big red hoopy thing that I made is literally 7x minus 10 plus 7x minus 10. Or I can just say that big hoopy thing, which is 10x plus 20, equals the measure of BEC, which is 2 7x minus 10s. Again, what I did is I know that 2 of these green things makes a whole red thing. 2 of these green things makes a whole red thing. So I said that red thing is 2 of those green things. Now I do, oh, my bad. Yeah. Now I have to zoom out again. Sorry, Russ. No. All right, so those of you who missed it, two of these green things makes a whole red thing. So I did 2 times the green things equals a whole red thing. 2. So it would be 10x plus 20 equals 14x minus 20. Let's subtract 10x from both sides. Minus 10x, cross you out. That leaves me with 20 equals 4x minus 20. If I add 20 to everything, that crosses out, and I get 40 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4. I don't know why I drew that big line like that, but divide everything by 4, and x equals 10. So if x equals 10, and my job is to find out what ABE is, I know that it should be AEB. It should be AEB. Bad job by me. AEB is 7x minus 10. So if x is 10, then the measure of AEB is going to be 7x minus 10, or 7 times 10 minus 10, which is 60 degrees. The next problem asks me to find the measure of angle CED, and the measure of angle CED is already given to me. It's 6x. So the measure of angle CED is 6 times x, and I know x is 10. So 6 times 10 is 60, and I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm done.